So today's question: how does a property investor estimate the refurbishment costs, which are a very important element of the calculations you're going to do to assess your return on investment? Right, this question is difficult to answer in a short space of time, in 3 minutes, but I'm hopefully going to give some ideas today. There's a couple of shortcuts. If you want to estimate the refurb cost, you can get an experienced builder to come around and give you a quote. Then you're leveraging all of his knowledge and experience to get the quote and price that you need for your calculations. So that's a quick one. You can get a survey on the property. Some surveys, depending on the surveyor, can give an appraisal on the condition and recommended market costs for the works to be done. So if you're just starting out, there'll be some good reference points where you can use other people's skills and knowledge to get the answer to this question. However, with that, you actually engage costs, or you engage a builder, and that he may charge for the kind of builder's quote or the time, unless you take his service. Either way, even if the builder does it for free, you can't get the builder out 40 times a month to do these appraisals, and sometimes it takes like 40 viewings or 40 appraisals before you get a good deal. So ideally, you want to learn how to appraise refurbs yourself and give a rough cost of the work it's going to take to get it up to standard for its purpose, whether that be rental or sale. So how do you do that? That's a bigger question, and it can't be covered in 5 minutes. I've got some sheets where we have a tick box thing where you sort of, each item is itemized with a price, and you can tick whether you think it needs replacing or not. That's one way to do it. Get a coach or mentor who can give you things like that. The other thing is learn like a sort of toolbox of skills where you know the standard of electrics required. You have a damp tester, you can assess damp for rising damp. You know a little bit about roofs, a little bit about plumbing. You know, obviously cosmetics you can generally tell, does it need a kitchen or bathroom, and then you can go around the house and sort of assess yourself whether you think it needs 10,000, 20,000, whatever spent on the property. That takes a lot more learning and skill, but the other thing as well, just to finish, if you're a little bit unsure, you know, you can leave contingencies in there, and you can offer for the properties subject to survey, where let's say you guess it might be £10,000 to refurb a buy-to-let. You can just offer with that in mind, and if they say yes to your calculations as they are, then you can get a surveyor or a builder at that point to verify that your ideas were correct. That's a better way around in some ways. It's more efficient than kind of paying for a survey then just pulling out the property because they said no. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of info there. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop me an email. Thank you.